Well, welcome back, or welcome to those that are tuning in for the first time. This is going to be a bit of an overnighter. We've got the four of us up here, Leigh, Ben, Paul and myself. Normally it's very productive, but over the last few months it's been dead quiet. So we're hoping to change this today. We've all split up trying to locate where the animals are. So I'm just going to try and get up over this hill in glass. There's a reason I love hunting the hilly ground, because every time you pop your head up over another little ridge, it's just like a complete new little experience. Come on, Mr. Swarovski, find me something. Well, not seen anything early on. Wind's starting to build, but it is in a good direction. So that's all we can do, is just keep working into it. Oh, I certainly haven't done anything wrong this morning. Yes, Paul? Okay, Paulie's got this deer. I cannot see it from where I am. He's probably the best part of 700-800 metres away from me, but the deer's within 200 or 300 of him, so he's just putting the stalk in on it. Typical, with no cameras there. But Leigh's on the other side of him. He's got the camera, but whether we capture anything on footage, it's not looking too good. But I'm going to sit here. I've got a good sort of, for want of better words, an overwatch position here. Certainly can't see the deer he speaks of. Oh, yes I can. It's working its way down here. It's quite a way off. It's a good eating size animal. It's way too far at this stage. 856 yards. That ain't happening. Not with this rifle. And I think it's a different deer to what the boys are seeing. But it's slowly working its way towards me. If it stays on the other side, it'll still be a sort of 400 to 500 yard shot, but that's doable with this rifle. Well, she's just popped over the hill. She's having a nice bit of a pick on that tree. If she keeps going this way, or it keeps going this way, which it is at the moment, we could be in the game. 480 corrected. I could take a shot at this distance, but while the boys are stalking in, I'm happy to wait and just use this as a second option. It may all go pear-shaped, but I'm happy to wait. It's on the move again, and actually, oh, it's trotting, and it is coming this way. That could be all she wrote, but at the same time, sometimes they like to bed down straight over here. So I'll just keep my eyes open in that direction. I reckon I'll either bed down up over in that scrub, or she'll keep going straight down the gully, out of sight. There's me deer. It has popped out where I thought it might. Well, I'm going to have to make a decision soon. Or the decision might be taken out of my hands. It might go. It's at 400 yards. I think the boys are moving in on some other deer, but they're a fair way away. So, if it moves out of the way of that dead timber that I've got between me and it, I think we might take a shot. Righto, this is where we're at. The boys had worked their way over, but there was a heap of roos there, and they've actually just pushed 2 reds out and up over the hill. So it's looking like, if this one presents in front of me at 400 yards, I think I'm going to have a crack. As simple as that. He's gone from being in one spot for about half an hour with just that dead tree in between me and him to disappearing, covering another 50 yards and going up into under some wattles. So again, I'm just going to have to be patient here. If I try and move around, there's a heap of roos over there. There's no way known. So I'd rather pass it up than stuff it up. Turn broadside. No, don't go under there. Come on, come back out. You're going to bed there. It's looking like it. Aha. Okay. It looks like it's bedding where I thought it might. $445 corrected. I'd like to get over there, but when he's bedded, or it's bedded, she's bedded, whatever, they don't totally switch off, and she's looking right at me. Righto. Down she goes. Well, she got out of her bed. The shot should be pretty good. I think it's heart-lung shot, so now we've got some work to do. Let's go and check it out. It's actually a pretty good day for the middle of summer. It's not too hot. Well, it's not too hot yet. 9:30. Leigh's going back to get the vehicle. Hopefully we can get very close and we can get the whole animal out, because it looks a perfect eating size. Well, I reckon we've worked for these. Last 2 or 3 times we've come up here, we've absolutely seen nothing and obviously walked away with nothing. But now this should be an absolutely primo bit of venison. Red deer, probably my favourite choice of all deer to eat. Should be just up over this rise. Looking at where the flies are, I'd say that's the bullet hole. Pretty much textbook shot, not bad with the old 7mm, 450. I don't normally like to shoot them in their beds, but I was pretty steady, pretty confident with that rifle at that distance. So I'm glad I took my time and waited for it to actually bed down and settle. So that's going home with us. Alright, I think you're a bit big and heavy to try and move on my own. As soon as the boys get over here, I think we'll drag it over into the shade over here and start the work. Just double check the rifle.
Bump coming.
How's your driving skills going, Leigh?
Yeah, a little bit better than they were earlier, Steve. I didn't think this didn't get any air, but it did.
See if we can bounce Paulie out.
Have you paid your subscription yet, Paul? Yeah, you be watching that.
Michael, Michael, who you think you are now? Banging on the drum or the dying dust. You played your part. Dogs rain down.
Right over there, what do you got in that thing?
You what?
What do you got in there?
Spaghetti marinara, Steve. Homemade spaghetti marinara.
Doesn't bring us any. So it's about 5:30. What time's it get dark? About 9? 8:30, 9 o'clock. So we've got about 3 to 4 hours to sit here and wait patiently. Old mate, she's sitting back at camp, chilling out. We'll cut her up tonight and hopefully have a brother, sister, any sibling will do. We're getting to the pointy end of the stick now.
Still looking, Steve.
You know, like...
Still up for a dance.
We only need one. We only need one to come out there. It just shows you though, like what chance you got of getting closer to any deer with all those roos out there.
Yeah, exactly.
So this is where having the capabilities of being able to take a longer shot if you need to really comes into its own. I've got a feeling of deja vu. Like we've obviously had deer pop out here quite regularly in years gone by, but the last couple of times we've sat here doing this in the Arvo, they haven't played the game. And I reckon we've got maybe 5.
And that's okay.
We've got, is it?
Well,
I reckon we've got about 5-10 minutes of shootable light left. Oh, your rabbit's back over there. You reckon you can hit him? You can't hit him. Oh, there's 2 there now.
is it?
Yep.
There's a chance if I skew with it.
So how far was that rabbit?
It's too far, apparently. 328.
It was close. Actually, it would have been in the bread basket if it was a deer. So have you found me a deer yet, Ben?
Ah, very quiet, mate.
It's day 2. It's an absolute cracker of a morning. It's going to warm up, so we're going to get out, see if we can knock something else over. But at this stage, we're seeing nothing. So it's time to get moving. Oh, look at this. The sun's well and truly up and he's still getting dressed.
We just get up earlier.
For God's sake, man. So everyone else is ready.
Look, the flash doesn't work this fast.
Hurry up. Sorry, Benny, I missed that. Have you found some?
Yeah, I've got a Sam stag and a Sam behind, just probably, I don't know, 200 yards north of where we were sitting on that ridge line yesterday.
Yeah, okay, no worries. Good luck. Samba stag and a Sam behind. So, means they're out. Now you've just got to find them.
I may as well just go and sit on the rock for 2 hours, Steve.
Have a kip.
Get a call.
Have a kip. They can let us know when they've finished cutting it up.
Oh, you pushed me.
The boys are going to have to work pretty quick. Those Samba won't stay out in the open for too long. Have you found me a deer yet? We're a little bit late. What about your stag? You say there's always beds in that bracken.
Buck.
Oh, buck. Okay, I got it right. Get the terminology correct. What would you rather be doing?
I'd rather be younger. And I'd rather be just over there now.
Well, come on, you can get up there. You can do it. Conditions have changed. The wind is now coming right up behind us and going the direction we want to go. So just talking about it, if we drop down in the gully, we're going to wind the whole gully. But if we get up the top, at worst our scent will travel right along the top of the hill, not down the guts of it. So that's the plan. And Leigh's loving it. He's looking forward to climbing this hill.
Show him the hill, Steve.
No.
Show him the hill. It looks like that red sand thing you were carrying.
Look, there it is. There. That's all you're seeing. He's going to whinge you, boys. Come on. So far, pretty quiet. We just had a small fox move off on us. He winded us and was gone. We're just going to follow this ridge, pop out at the end of the scrub line here, and we'll just glass, I think. I reckon we just head down around all these shadows are here, get around the face there. What do you think?
Dead stump.
Well, I reckon if we get around there, maybe to that dead tree over there.
Right. I agree. The
okay.
dead tree.
We are directly above where I first seen that red deer yesterday. These trees just to my right here are where the two reds were bedded that Paul...
A deer, not a kangaroo. A deer, not a kangaroo.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, reds. Yeah, red deer. Yeah, he's right, red deer. So... I've forgotten what I was saying. I'll start again.
Well, if you say something that doesn't need to be corrected, I'll be fine.
The word police are back. So as I was saying, we're just above where I first seen the red deer I ended up shooting yesterday. And just sitting and being patient often pays off. Not always, but it does. And the boys... Stop it.
I'm patient.
And the boys yesterday did nothing wrong. The wind was perfect, but there's so many roos here. If they start to move, they're just
it's a hydrolite.
Would you stop it? It's an early warning system for the deer. It's like working in the kindergarten. So, NLs, ELs.
Definitely the NLs, mate. They are just so comfortable. They are.
That's very true, isn't it?
They're just nice.
Besides being a little bit optically better, and we are talking a little bit, but it is noticeable. I think that contrast is higher.
Yeah, no, much better.
But the ergonomics of these things,
yeah.
Well, these are 12s. I'm blown away, to be honest with you.
Yeah, no, they're very, especially on a sunny day, Steve.
Yeah.
And what's a massive improvement is when you open your eyes. You ever put your binos up and close your eyes?
No, I'll do it now. What am I doing?
Yeah, just close your eyes.
Yeah, I'm closing.
Yeah, now open.
Yeah.
See how good they are? So much better.
Freaking idiot. I don't know if you've heard that, but we've got a stag. What was he? A red stag?
Yeah, red stag.
I only just got a fleeting glimpse of him. He's gone straight in. Hold on, there's a whole lot of roos coming down too. A little bit of a slight change. It's a fallow buck.
Yeah.
But we only did see it for a few seconds before and it glowed in the sunlight. But it's on the move, it's a bit flighty. The boys they should be able to see it pretty soon. But we've lost sight of it for the moment. But it could actually come our direction too. Especially if it wins the boys. So I just given Paul a call on the radio and they reckon they can see him, but I think only his head. So hopefully he'll stand up, stretch out, and they'll get a shot because they're set up ready to go. This is what happens. They had to be ready and they were. Bennett, I think he's shooting off his pack by the look of it. Yeah. So basically he stood up, he's taken a shot and he's just put a follow-up shot to make sure it's down. So we're going to head down and have a look. Righto, down we go. And I say that in a very cautious way because it's bloody steep. What are you doing?
Oh, it's in here, it's just not easy. If it was easy, I'd have had it.
No wonder your water bladder's leaking. It's probably gone through that. He's looking for his butt plug. Benny's just dropped this fallow buck, which we originally thought was a gift. It was a gift. We're going to send him a guide's fee. We just happened to be sitting over on the opposite hill and we're just about giving it away. And Leigh said, oh, hold on, there's a red stag. He just got a fleeting glimpse of it as it went between the couple of clearings. And then when we seen it again, we realised it wasn't a red stag, it was a fallow buck. So Paul and Ben have managed to get in up over in the hill above it there. And yeah, he's put a great shot in with the 300 WSM, 180 grain Woodleys. Has got the job done. So now we're just got to do all the work and get it out of here.